Now on 7 News, the COVID-19 vaccine arrives in the Carolinas. Hear the message from healthcare workers nationwide after getting the first doses.
Plus, continuing the fight against the coronavirus, the new steps several upstate cities are taking to keep the virus from spreading.
And Spartanburg police officers are getting a raise. Hear why the police chief says that will help keep the city safe. Good Carolina morning to you. It's Tuesday, December the 15th. 7 o'clock is the time. Thanks for joining us on your Carolina CW. Let's talk about your forecast first. 7 weather meteorologist Malachi Rogers is here. A couple of big changes from this time yesterday.
Yeah, we've been ticking them off. It's clear, which is good, but it's much colder, and you notice that immediately as you head out the door. We're running about 20 to 30 degrees colder this morning than we were this time yesterday. That means we're starting in the 20s and 30s. Many of us already seeing freezing temperatures. Skies are clear, and we're about half an hour away from sunrise, and with that, temperatures stay chilly throughout the afternoon. That means upper 40s upstate, low 40s in the mountains with clear skies and cold temperatures. Now tomorrow, we could be dealing with a mixture of rain, sleet, and freezing rain early in the upstate and the mountains. We'll talk about that coming up in a few minutes. Right now, let's talk traffic as we check in with Tatiana.
Keeping an eye out there on the roadways. Unfortunately, the number of crashes has increased to just one more. So now we're up to 3 different issues. Here in Greenville County, we've got these 2 issues. GSP Drive there at Highway 14 is one crash. Another one you can see is now on I-85 south at Lawrence Road. So give yourself extra time if either of these is part of your commute this morning. An extra 5 definitely wouldn't hurt. Here in Anderson, it's Highway 81 is where the crash is, and that's just off of I-85 at exit 27. So again, give yourself an extra 5 minutes, but I'm not seeing major delays with any of these crashes right now. Outside with one of our DOT cameras, we'll show you how traffic is flowing nicely here on I-85 near Highway 290. I'll continue to watch, let you know if I see any major delays or big problems, but you can just see you definitely will have some coming.
All right, Tatiana, thanks so much for that. COVID-19 vaccinations have started across the country. Frontline healthcare workers are a priority to get the doses of the Pfizer vaccine. The FDA gave it an emergency authorization last Friday, and millions of doses were shipped out on Sunday. A nurse in New York City got one of the first shots. Sandra Lindsay has been battling the pandemic since the virus first hit her hospital hard in Queens.
I hope this marks the beginning to the end of a very painful time in our history. I want to instill public confidence that the vaccine is safe.
The FDA will review a vaccine produced by Moderna on Thursday. If cleared, U.S. officials predict that they will have the supplies to give 20,000 first injections by year's end.
South Carolina has its first shipment of the Pfizer vaccine with more on the way. DHEC leaders expect to have 43,000 doses of the vaccine by tomorrow. Frontline healthcare workers and the elderly are the first priority to get the shots. South Carolina could have between 200 and 300,000 doses by the end of the year.
Happening today, an update is also expected from North Carolina's Governor Roy Cooper on the state's COVID-19 response. Taylor Murray is joining us now with a look at what's happening now. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning, Sabila. Yeah, Governor Cooper plans to update the state at 2 this afternoon. It's his first address since North Carolina got its first doses of the COVID-19 vaccine. It also comes as the state sees a single-day record for hospitalizations. As of this morning, the state health officials are reporting more than 2,500 people are being treated, and 613 of those patients are in the ICU. But some healthcare providers say there is hope. Yesterday, 12 healthcare workers who care for COVID patients at Duke University Hospital were the first to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Duke is one of 11 medical facilities in North Carolina to get the medicine so far.
It's been, a long 10 months, as you know. We're sitting today with the highest census of patients in our hospitals that we've ever had. It really gives us some hope.
North Carolina is still under a stay-at-home order right now from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. each day until January 8th. Governor Cooper says this is an effort to help slow the number of COVID-19 cases in the state. Again, you can watch the governor's update this afternoon at 2 on WSPA.com.
The city of Easley approves a mandatory mask ordinance that goes into effect tonight. City Council will require face coverings inside any building open to the public and outdoors if you can't maintain social distance. There are exceptions, including for children under 6, and if you can't wear a mask because of work, the mask mandate begins at 11:59 p.m.
And both Spartanburg and Greenville city councils are extending their mask mandates to at least 60 days. The mandates require anyone entering a grocery store or pharmacy to wear a mask or face covering. They also require employees at businesses like restaurants and retail stores to wear a mask at all times. Both mandates outline $25 fines for individuals not wearing a mask, and that goes up to $100 for businesses.
It's been a 2-year battle, but a pay raise for Spartanburg police officers is finally on the horizon. City Council approved bumping up the starting salary from $36,000 a year to just over $40,000. Police Chief Alonzo THOMPSON says it's a well-needed raise. He says it's hard to hire officers when salaries are compared to other local agencies.
Today is a great day for us. As far as not just recruiting, but retaining the tremendous staff that we currently have.
The Spartanburg City Manager says the money comes from revenue that exceeded expenses last year. Other full-time city employees will get a one-time special compensation. Malachi.
All right, thanks, Fred. Our time now 7:06 on a Tuesday morning that starts out clear, dry, and cold across the upstate and western North Carolina. That means freezing temperatures for many of us in the upstate, below freezing temperatures in western North Carolina. So we take a live look. This is our best looking shot all morning. This is our live look over downtown Spartanburg. We're about 15-20 minutes away from sunrise. And with that, we'll see bright sunshine, clear skies, but it will be a cold day wherever you are. That means upper 40s today in the upstate, mid 40s in western North Carolina with clear skies. But overnight, clouds start to move in, and as we head into your Wednesday, we'll see rain arrive early in the morning and between around 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. There's a possibility of a rain, sleet, rain, ice mixture in the upstate and western North Carolina. We'll talk more about what we expect for tomorrow's weather coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Malachi. Next on Carolina Morning, the Electoral College makes it official. Joe Biden will be the nation's next president as President Trump continues the fight to overturn the results.
Carolina Morning is coming right back. It's 7:07 on a Tuesday.